illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, Muhammadun Rasulullah, Muhammadun Rasulullah.
Remember that when Osama bin Laden was in great news back in early 1990s, 1990, 91, when Russia had a downfall, Russian communism collapsed and Afghanistan won the war, and these people, I mean Osama bin Laden and his team, that is the Taliban and Afghanis, they were referred as Mujahideen, not by the media alone, by the President of America. American President Ronald Reagan, in one of his presidential speech, he refers to these people as Mujahideen. They are equal to the freedom fighters of America against the Britain. That is what are his statements for those people. Unless suddenly, overnight, they become terrorists. And then the era of terrorists started. And the world was made to believe that these so-called equivalent to the freedom fighters of America are no more equivalent to them, but they are terrorists for the world. And then the world is made to believe with that. Osama bin Laden era goes. Then you have that Twin Towers era of 2001, September 11. Then you have attack on Iraq. Then that is over. All this happens. And then you come to this place where you find an organization called ISIS. Believe me, in this entire history, I am surprised this is the first time all the Muslim organizations together say ISIS is wrong. Always for Osama bin Laden, there was difference of opinion between Muslim ulama, scholars. Some favored him, some opposed him. Taliban, some favored Taliban, some opposed Taliban. Al-Qaeda, some favored Al-Qaeda, some opposed Al-Qaeda. For every other organization, since that time I am saying, the Muslim Ummah had some people having a dissenting voice, saying, no, they are good people. First time, entire Muslim Ummah has come together to condemn ISIS. It never happened before. The history says of ISIS that they were a branch broken out of the Al-Qaeda group. And Al-Qaeda, to your surprise, even Al-Qaeda says ISIS is not correct. This is the first time I am telling you. Shia, Sunni, Barelvi, Deobandi, Wahhabi, Jamaat-e-Islami, Tablighi, Ahle Hadith, Salafi, Ikhwani, and Al-Qaeda also says ISIS is wrong. That means there is something serious now. We can't act smart to say no, ISIS is not wrong. Entire Muslim Ummah is saying they are wrong. Scholars are saying they are wrong. Shia and Sunni are saying they are wrong together. So that means truly, see, every time America does something may not be right. But that does not mean everything America does is wrong. You have to be just and balanced. Yes, maybe sometimes America was a little exaggerated in its mentionings. They attacked Iraq without a genuine reason, and there may be all those faults that America has done. But now when they are attacking ISIS, unanimously Muslim Ummah is saying ISIS is wrong. This is the first time it happened. Secondly, if somebody tomorrow stands up from somewhere to say I am the Khalifa, what do you mean? What do you mean? Is Khilafat something that can be purchased from a shop and declared that I am a Khalifa? It's not like a Kohinoor diamond that you go, you steal it from the London Museum and you say, I am now Muhammad Quli Qutub Shah holding the Kohinoor diamond with me. I am the leader of Golconda Fort. Can't do that. Khilafah, it's a process. It's something that is recognized and accepted by the Muslims as a whole. In general, from where did they come up? From where did they get that money? From where are they funding themselves? From what activities shall we call them to be Khalifa? There are 100 questions that need to be asked about their bona fide, about ISIS. There was a news in Munsif newspaper which said the founder of ISIS is actually an active agent of Mossad. It's Israel who created this group ISIS with a purpose. Right or wrong, Allah knows the best. Right or wrong, Allah knows the best. But there are so strong theories given by top people of political science. They say ISIS was created deliberately by Mossad in order to create a chaos in the Muslim world, and then taking that again as an opportunity, they wanted American army to get back into these regions because American army was already leaving these regions. This is one theory. Then if ISIS is truly favoring Muslims, see, I don't mean to say they should attack Israel, but in general there is a sense Israel is the enemy of the Muslims. If they are so actively supporting Islam, just attached to Syria is Israel, but they never attacked Israel. Then Iraq, when they went to Iraq, why did they stop there? They should have proceeded a little bit and gone into Iran, because everybody knows the Sunni and Shia are in a conflict. In Syria they are fighting the Shia leader Bashar al-Assad. So if they are so true, why did they stop at Iraq? Why didn't they enter Iran? So there are so many questions that need to be answered. From where did they come up? Who calls them a Khalifa? They are misguiding the youth. And believe me, this is the first instance I am telling you. Scholars of the Muslim Ummah unanimously are condemning ISIS, irrespective from whichever school of thought they may be. Unanimously they are condemning ISIS and saying these people are not right. See, just saying we are bringing Khilafah does not give them the bona fide to be righteous Muslims. There are many other factors that you need to ponder upon. There are on the internet certain surveys done about ISIS to say at least there are 24 reasons why ISIS cannot be taken to be genuine. So we have not seen ISIS. They are created by some agency. They are doing so many things which are said to be very barbaric, which are not in the interest of Islam, which Islam never gives the permission to do. So this group can never be true. And at least as Muslim Ummah, we need to understand our scholars, unanimously they are opposing. We are not as knowledgeable as our scholars. And all scholars of the Muslim Ummah are not hypocrites. They are not munafiq. Subhanallah, they are the inheritance of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Unanimously they are saying ISIS is wrong. So we need to understand that our knowledge is very short compared to our scholars. We should respect the knowledge of the scholars who are unanimously disagreeing with ISIS. And imagine the first time the situation is unanimous disagreement by the whole Muslim Ummah.